Roll out!
Hello and welcome to That's Just Prime, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Dark of the Moon Cyberverse Optimus Prime with Armored Weapons platform, and I love this toy. Originally released in May of 2011, this guy was part of the Cyberverse line that was new at the time of the release of the third Transformers movie, and retailed for approximately $15. Now, as you can see here, this is what the Legends line became. Originally, when we had figures in this small scale, they were being called Legends at the time, and they were changing over to the Cyberverse line, and this is what they called a Cyberverse Plus, because it was the Cyberverse figure, which is going to be Prime right here, along with an accessory, in this case a trailer. Here in the truck and trailer mode, Optimus is approximately 7 inches long and about 2 inches tall, and as you can see, a very cool looking truck and trailer combo for Optimus Prime. This is like the second release, I believe, of this mold for the movie line. The first one that came out was the movie preview, and he had all the flame detail on him that you would normally see on the movie Optimus Prime. This guy was more of a throwback to the animated with just the straight up red and blue, and then you've got the trailer with the stripe on it and the Autobot symbol on the back. But as you can see, very cool looking little truck and trailer combo. Now, unfortunately, he doesn't roll very well. The figure itself does roll. He's got pin wheels. It's probably one of the last times we're going to see pin wheels on Transformers before they change to the current system that they're using now. But then on the back here of the trailer, as you can see, the wheels, these two wheels on the back, they're just this, like, this reminds me of some very old cars that you would find, little toy cars that you would find at like maybe like a dollar store, where you just have the two wheels with a post in between clipped on, so they don't roll very well. And then these two front wheels here, these are just molded on. They don't roll at all. So yeah, he doesn't roll very well in this mode, but as you can see, very nice looking. And then we'll back him up just a little bit, and for comparison, here he is with the Cyberverse preview figure that came out right before all the movie toys started coming out. And as you can see, it's the same mold, but this guy does have all the flame detail, a little bit darker on the details. And this guy, instead of coming with a trailer, he came with his jetpack that you saw in the movie. So there you go for comparison. And getting into transformation, this guy just is pegged in. There's just a little peg right there with a clip on the bottom of the trailer. So when you have the truck clipped into the trailer, it does not turn either. It stays straight at all times, just like that. So just unpeg the trailer and we'll set it aside. We're going to concentrate on Optimus. And transforming this guy is very ingenious. I really like what they did with this guy, and it's definitely a step up from the previous Legends class figures that we saw for the movie. So we're going to start at the front here and just kind of pull down on the hood and separate the two halves of the hood, and then we're going to pull out on these guys. These are going to form the feet, and then just kind of bring those down a little bit just to get them out of the way. We're going to go back here to the back of the cab. We're going to split this in half, just like so, bring it all the way around to the front, and now we're going to have enough clearance to bring this guy all the way down. Go ahead and slide this cab all the way forward like this, or rather the cab sliding all the way back towards the back wheels. We're going to rotate him at the waist, and then you're going to notice at the top of his abs here have these two clips, and those are going to clip into those little slots right there under his torso. So he's going to clip in right there, bring the arms down. And then this flap right here, you're going to push this flap down. That's going to reveal the head. And finally, we're going to split the back of the truck here, the truck hitch. These are on ball joints. And we're just going to bring these up and just let them rest right there on his back. And there is Cyberverse Optimus Prime in robot mode. And I think he looks really, really good. Again, in the case of Legends class figures, I think this figure has gone leaps and bounds above what the previous Legend movie figures had done. At some point, I'm probably going to get to the movie 1 Legend figure, which is absolutely atrocious. And you can see here, this actually looks like the Optimus Prime from the movie. So I really like what they did here. I really enjoy this figure a lot. I think it looks fantastic. Now, I did do a little bit of painting on this guy. The back of the hitch here, as you can see, it's got black detail on it. I did that because that was all just red, so I painted that black. And then here on the robot itself, the shoulders, I painted these blue because they were originally gray, as did with the knee pads here. I painted these blue as well. And then the feet, I painted those silver because this was all just gray and then red down here. So just to break it up a little bit, I did that myself. Here in robot mode, Optimus is approximately 4 inches tall. We'll bring him in close so you can see the face detail. And for a small figure, again, he does a very good job of looking like that Optimus Prime from the movie. Check that out. And I really like the chest and the fact that they got the little, let's focus that in, the fact that they got the little app pieces in there that they added in Dark of the Moon and all of that. I really like this figure. I'm serious. I think for this small of a scale, this figure does a very good job of looking like the character from the movie. As far as articulation goes, nothing at the head, unfortunately, but lots of ball joints. So you got a ball joint at the shoulder, so nice range of motion there. You got a pin at the elbow. This was for transformation, so you got a nice bend at the elbow. No waist rotation. It did rotate, but that was for the transformation. So if you want to not break it, but like break it off the look there, you can unclip it and turn it a little bit. And you can do that, but you are kind of breaking up the look of the figure. So I don't know if that counts or not. I wouldn't count that. Again, the hips are on ball joints, so you got a nice range of movement there, and the knees are on pins, so you got a nice bend at the knee. So it does a pretty good job of articulating as well. It's a very nice, very fun little figure. I really enjoyed these Cyberverse figures, especially these ones with the play sets. They were just fun little figures to fiddle around with. I used to have this figure at my desk at work in one of my previous jobs. I used to have this figure at work because it was just fun to like pick him up and just play with him. So let's get this guy extended all the way, get him standing straight, and then we're going to set Optimus off to the side, and we're going to bring in the trailer. The trailer, this figure was called a 3-in-1 because he had 3 modes. So the first mode you just saw, which was the trailer, the truck and trailer. And then getting into the second mode, we're going to start transforming the trailer here. So we're going to start by removing this entire top panel here. And this is a missile launcher, so a lot of times it's a little fiddly. And yeah, that happens. So when you go to separate this, that missile is going to launch itself. And this guy just slides right in there, no problem. And as you can see, it's a little spring-loaded missile launcher, so you just press on that. It's going to fire off the missile. And we're going to get into this here in a minute. We're just going to set that aside for now. We are going to split up the halves of the truck here. And these guys are on a hinge here. So we're going to bring these all the way out. These arms are on a peg right there on the sides of the truck. So go ahead and unpeg those and bring them up. I think you bring them up. We'll find out here in a minute. Bring those up. And then you're going to bring these all the way down like so. Take the wheels of the trailer and just flip them around just like that. And then we're going to take these. Back it up just a little more. We're going to take these panels, and you're going to see that there's a little slot right here on the front of the trailer. We're just going to slot those in right there, just like so. And there is pretty much our weapons platform. The only thing that's left is to bring in our missile launcher that we were looking at a minute ago. And there's a peg right here on the bottom of our missile launcher. Now, we can do 2 things here. We can peg this guy right back where he was. There's these 2 holes right here, and there's these 2 pegs right there. So we could peg it in right there, but it doesn't really look like much that way. What you really want to do is take this peg and peg it in right here at the top. And now you've got yourself like this small cannon emplacement for Optimus here. And as you can see, there's a couple of handles right here at the top. So Optimus can actually reach up here and grab onto these and man this missile launcher. Just like so. So there you go. So there's Optimus manning his missile launcher or cannon emplacement and such. And if you have other, this won't really work, but if you have other smaller Legends figures from the same line, you can actually like drive them up here and maybe have them parked in there or whatever. Obviously, this guy's going to be a little too big for that. But there you go. Optimus can man his cannon just like that. And again, you can press in on this button, and it's going to shoot that missile and blow somebody's face off. We all know how much movie Optimus Prime was absolutely obsessed with ripping people's faces off. So there you go. There's that. And of course, being the Legends figure, a lot of this stuff is just on here with friction joints. So it's very easy to pull it off, as you just saw. But there you go. So there is the cannon emplacement for Optimus Prime, which, again, very cool. I really love how well this works as a playset. Again, for this small of a size of a toy, It does a lot of things right. It's just impressive for me to see this small of a figure pull off so many things and do them well. So there you go. There's your cannon emplacement. And lastly, we're going to go into the third mode. Once again, we'll pull off Prime, set him aside, straighten him out, set him aside, take off the missile piece off of the cannon, and now what we're going to do is we're going to bring the wheels over like this. We're going to unpeg these, bring them down, and now these panels are going to rotate like so. So you're going to want to rotate these all the way down like that, and just bring them here like this. Same thing here, just rotate this. Which way am I going? Am I going the right way? No, bring them over and rotate. There you go. That's what you want. And then finally, we're going to take this piece right here. It's on a hinge. Bring the camera up just a little bit. This top piece here is on a hinge, so we're going to want to bring this forward. That's going to bring this clip forward like so, and these cannon pieces up like that. So now that we've got all of that, we're going to look at the back of Optimus here. And if you remember, there's a little clip right here that he used to clip into the trailer. And that's what we're going to use right here. We're going to put Optimus in here and push up on him to clip him right in there. I'm trying to get it in camera. So just clip that guy right in there. Get Optimus straightened out. Now, at the bottom here, at this panel right here on the bottom, you're going to see there's these two little clips. Those are going to clip into the inside of the feet. Just get everything straightened out like so. And then finally, you got these handles here, and these handles are going to work with Optimus's hands right here. You can reach down and grab those handles. And now you've got kind of like a mech suit. This reminds me a lot of the mech suit that Riley used in Aliens. Right here. This reminds me a lot of that mech suit from Aliens. So there you go. So now you got Optimus with a mech suit. You got missile launchers here at the top. We'll bring this up again. Not a whole lot of articulation here. You can just kind of move the cannons and the arms around a little bit, but that's going to be about it. But yeah, very cool. Just this armored mech suit here for Optimus Prime. And again, you've got these two, looks like missile launchers here and maybe like a gun or some kind of a claw thing here. And you've got these ports down here. So one more time, you can take the missile launcher and peg them in there. And now you've got Optimus in his mech suit with his missile launcher here. You've got some missile launchers up here. You got more missiles down here. You can shoot this off and shoot the missile off like that, blow somebody's face off. So there you go. So there's your third mode. Is Optimus in a mech suit. And I love everything there is to love about this. Just Optimus Prime in a mech suit with a missile launcher. There's just absolutely nothing wrong with that. What can you not love about this? This is fantastic. Again, it's just so impressive. I find it so impressive that something this small managed to do 3 modes, and they managed to do all 3 of them well, while at the same time having the figure look like the one that we saw in the movie. So yeah, I'm very, very pleased with this guy. I absolutely love this playset. Very highly recommended. If you can find this guy, totally check him out, and he is a great addition to any Optimus Prime collection. So I think that about covers Transformers Dark of the Moon Cyberverse Optimus Prime with Armored Weapons platform. What did you think of this figure, and what would you like to see me review next? Let me know by leaving me a comment, give me some thumbs up, subscribe and share with your friends if you like what you see, and I'll talk to you next time on That's Just Prime.